American politics lost a giant last night. John McCain passed away at the age of 81 after stopping treatment for brain cancer. He will lie in state in the Arizona Capitol, the U.S. Capitol, then a full-dress funeral at Washington's National Cathedral before his burial at the Naval Academy in Annapolis. This morning, flags flying at half-staff at the White House and the U.S. Capitol. Tributes pouring in from across the country and around the world. Presidents, his colleagues in Congress and the military, and his daughter, Meghan. All that I am is thanks to him. Now that he's gone, the task of my lifetime is to live up to his example, his expectations, and his love. The example John McCain set, extraordinary by any measure. Fighter, maverick, hero. Senator John McCain spent his life in service to the country he loved. His loyalty first and always to his country. He came from military royalty, the son and grandson of admirals. His rebellious streak didn't keep him from the Naval Academy, though he did graduate at the bottom of his class before volunteering for Vietnam as a fighter pilot. On his 23rd mission over Hanoi, shot down and captured by the North Vietnamese. He was beaten, tortured. But when McCain's captors discovered that his father commanded the Pacific Fleet, they offered to release him ahead of fellow prisoners who were captured earlier. McCain refused.
The pain I experienced, still I don't know how, in some ways, that I was able to survive the injuries.
He finally came home after 5.5 years, with scars he'd carried the rest of his life.
I fell in love with my country when I was a prisoner in someone else's.
Then came politics. Elected to the House in 1982, the Senate 4 years later. He launched a long-shot presidential campaign in 2000 on the Straight Talk Express, losing the GOP nomination to George W. Bush, the nomination he won in 2008. It's almost as if you prefer coming from behind and being a front-runner.
Well, there's ups and downs in campaigns, and there'll be other ups and downs.
Love of fun balanced by a fierce temper and a deep core of simple decency. In the race against Barack Obama, lines he wouldn't cross.
I can't trust Obama. I have read about him, and he's an Arab. He is not. No?
No, ma'am. He's a decent family man, citizen.
He did cross party lines. Over the years we spoke, Senator McCain often bucked the Republican Party.
Somehow, we as Republicans, the party that went for supported the balanced budget amendment to the Constitution, somehow we've lost our way.
Do you have utmost confidence in President Trump?
I do not know, George. I do not know.
And as he battled brain cancer during his final months in the Senate, he called out his colleagues for partisanship.
Both sides have let this happen. Let's trust each other. Let's return to regular order.
And cast the deciding vote against repealing Obamacare. In his last major public speech, McCain summed up a lifetime of service.
I've had the good fortune to spend 60 years in service to this wondrous land. It's not been perfect service, to be sure. And there were probably times when the country might have benefited a little less of my help. But I've tried to deserve the privilege as best I can. And I've been repaid 1,000 times over with adventures, with good company, with the satisfaction of serving something more important than myself, of being a bit player in the extraordinary story of America. And I am so grateful.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.